So like I promised, now we're going to look at my manga. So this is officially volume 2 of the comics and stuff collection. And of course, what better way to start off with the manga by talking about, of course, a light novel instead. This is Kingdom Hearts the novel, only the first game. I love Kingdom Hearts 1, I really, really do. I think the light novel was okay. I'm not really interested in reading the other ones. Tell me though if they get like notably a lot better. I don't mean like, well, since Kingdom Hearts 2 is a better game, clearly the light novel for 2 is better, or even, well, Chain of Memories had a great story, so the novel is definitely better than the game. It's like, that may be true. I mean, I prefer Kingdom Hearts 1 over Kingdom Hearts 2, but I'm sure there's definitely parts of the light novel that might be better than the light novel for 1. And I do agree that Chain of Memories has one of the best standalone stories. I just mean the quality of the writing, because like the action scenes felt really kind of wonky, and I did like the book. It's just, I don't know if I'd keep going. Now, on the exact opposite end of that, hey, the actual manga. Here's Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, Part 1, and now Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Part 2. I really like the Kingdom Hearts manga. Now, it's a lot wonkier, for one. I feel it really hit its stride here with Chain of Memories. It's also when they started doing the mangas, the way that they're done, that they're traditionally done. You notice how it's like this, it's left to right for the first few, and then Chain of Memories like, nah, right to left. Yeah, that's weird. He did that mid-production. I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm fine with it, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely a weird thing to suddenly be true to the original imprint after switching it. Then we got 2. We got 2, Part 2. We have 2, Part 3. I know Kingdom Hearts 2 is the longer game, but it's so weird that even on the story level, where they cut some worlds out, it's still literally twice as long as the manga for the first game. And I mean it, because look, hey, 2 times 2 is 4. Here's 4. So, I don't, at this point in time, have the one for Days, the 4 volumes that for Days. I decided to read them in order of when the games came out, even though apparently they did bother to release the Days manga before the 2 manga. So I technically got out of order. But I do mean to get it. I mean, I never played Days either. I only watched the movie. And that still was enough to get me like, oh man, this is some great stuff. And then we go to the other half of my manga collection. And if you were like, does this guy only read manga for video games? Yep. His Pokemon Adventures Ruby and Sapphire. Pokemon Adventures Ruby and Sapphire. And then of course I changed it up. Pokemon Adventures Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, now here's a very unique one. Here's Pokemon Adventures Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, wait, hold on. Pokemon Adventures Ruby and Sapphire. Pokemon Adventures Ruby and Sapphire. Pokemon Adventures Ruby and Sapphire. And then the very end of Pokemon Adventures Ruby and Sapphire. Look, Emerald's my favorite game. I really love Gen 3 for Pokemon. So I thought I would start there. Well, let's start there. I actually have read the original first volume for the first run of Pokemon Adventures. I don't have that anymore. I gave that to a library. So if you remember that old video from a very long time ago on the main channel, which I might still dig that video up because I'm still kind of happy with that. And it has a historical place because that was literally recorded as a pre-library trip. That I did read it, and I did like it quite a bit. I just thought I would kick back with Ruby and Sapphire. And I plan on reading the Fire Red / Leaf Green and the Emerald chapters as well. Now they're releasing these new compendiums that just like start from the very beginning, and thankfully, the compendium that ends, the gold and silver stuff, happens just before this. So I won't be accidentally buying something twice with the way I'm doing it. Because I do plan on reading all of them. But yeah, believe it or not, that was the manga section. This might be the shortest one, and maybe it won't. But thanks for watching. And then after this, we're going to go on to my stuff that doesn't really fit in a category.